shrimps. This week we are having a bit of fun, and our story is going to be, well, one of them is Supertato, because we are going to have some fun thinking of ideas all about superheroes. That's our topic this week. Okay, so Supertato is another story. So we're going to read you that story. But look who's here. We have a visitor. Wow! Who is that? Whoosh! It's Supertato. He's come to see you. Whoosh! Whoosh! So fast. Super speedy Supertato. That's what he is. And in this story as well, there is another vegetable. Do you know what that is? It's a pea. A pea in the story. So here is the front cover of our lovely story. It's got a picture and it's got some writing. This writing is the title, and this writing is the author, or at least two authors' names. The story is called Supertato. Supertato. And the author's name is Sue Hendra and Paul Lynette. They wrote the story for us. Aren't they kind and clever? So, Supertato has a special cape, because he's a superhero, and a super mask, and a super belt with a super S letter. Can you see S on his belt? Okay, now let's see if we can open it up and find out what Supertato gets up to. There's the title again, big capital letters, and it says Supertato. Can you help me read that? Supertato. And I go from left to right with my finger. Look at Supertato on all his adventures there. Looks like he's helping lots of different foods out who might need their help. And in this book, you can see the authors here. They're the people who made this lovely book for you. They wrote the story and they worked together. How lovely. Oh, and I can see the title again. Help me read it, everybody. Supertato. Can you see who's just up here? Oh no, it's the baddie. The P is the baddie in this story. So we definitely need a superhero to come and save the day, I think, which will be Supertato. Are you ready? Let's see what all this adventure is about with this Supertato. Some vegetables are frozen for a very good reason. Don't believe me? Then keep reading. It was night time in the supermarket and all was quiet. But, crash, bang, something had escaped from the freezer. Something small and round and green. What could it be, children? What's small, round and green? We mentioned it just before. Maybe it's that pea. Something looking for trouble. Something looking for big trouble. Uh-oh, look at the picture. There's trouble already. Help, help, cried Carrot. I'm stuck on the conveyor belt. So she literally was stuck to the conveyor belt with plasters. Who could have done such a thing? That poor Carrot can't get off the conveyor belt and it's getting towards the end. Oh no, she definitely needs someone who's going to act fast, very speedy. Ah! Cried Broccoli. Someone's drawn on my face. Oh dear, poor Broccoli, look. Broccoli doesn't have a face drawn on usually. Cried Cucumber, who was doing this, and was there anyone who could help these poor vegetables in distress? Because look what's happened to the poor cucumber. Somebody has wrapped him up, even covering his mouth with toilet roll. Supertato to the rescue! Whoosh! to the rescue. Whoosh. He used his super speed to unravel the cucumber. He used his super strength, muscles, to pull off the plasters off the conveyor belt. And he used a flannel and some soapy water to wash off Broccoli's face that had been drawn on. He's already got a face, look. I know who's behind this, said Superhero. There's a pea on the loose. Oh no, not a pea, everyone gasped. Yes, it was a pea. Yeah, yes, a pea. But I'm out of the freezer now and I'm never going back. Mwah, ha, 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 ha. And the evil pea ran off to commit more terrible crimes. Time for a dip, little veggies. Oh no, they're falling right into the dip. That's not good. They won't be able to get out. They can't even see where they're going because he's put a blindfold on them. He's not very kind. That's enough, shouted Superhero. He leapt towards the pea, but the pea popped out of his hands and vanished into thin air. Oh dear. Supertato set out on a super search. He crept through the cakes. Off he goes, but look. Oh, it's just behind him. He checked the cheese. Crept through the cakes. Begins with k. Crept cakes. They begin with the same sound. And then he checked the cheese. Checked cheese. They begin with a ch sound. But look. Oh, he's not spotted him there, look. He's inside the cheese. And snuck up on the beans and something caught his eye. Look, he's in front of the beans there. He's caught him by the looks. The game is up, yelled Supertato. Pow! But the pea bounced out of reach and onto a trolley. Supertato was just about to stop him with his super strength when the trolley crashed. Oh no, and he was thrown down into the icy depths of the freezer. Was this the end of Supertato? Oh no. Not quite. But the pea was off his trolley and lying in wait. You're finished, Supertato! He shrieked, but Supertato summoned up his strength. He got his muscles ready, and he ran for it as fast as he could. The pea nearly had him at the beans and closed in on him at the cheese and had him cornered at the cakes. So much for Supertato! Ha 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 ha! You're about to be mashed potato! Surely this was the end for Supertato. Oh no, children, do you think this is going to be the end? Poor Supertato, let's see. Not today, my friend, said Supertato. Ha ha, gotcha. Said the pea. Oh yes, said Supertato. I set my trap and you fell for it. Squelch. Or should that be in it? And he grinned a super grin. There's his super grin. Supertato had saved the day. Take him back away, he said, and the pea was marched back to the freezer where he belonged. This jelly tastes of pea, said Broccoli. And everybody laughed and cheered. Ha ha ha! Yay! So remember, folks, some vegetables are frozen for a very good reason. Maybe you'd better go and check with your mummies and daddies that your freezer, just in case there is an escapee in your house. Because look closely at this picture. Can you see there are some peas escaped, looking for trouble? Uh-oh, looking for trouble. Oh no, they're everywhere. Wonder if you've got any peas in your house, looking for trouble somewhere. I hope not. Good job. Supertato was about, because Supertato saved the day and saved all his friends as well from that very meanie pea. And I've got some peas. This one doesn't look very mean. Do you think it is? Are you going to behave? You're not a superhero, are you? Or a baddie? No, it's just going to go in my Sunday lunch tomorrow, hopefully. Right, so that is a story all about a superhero. He's got superpowers. Can you remember what superpowers he had? What was his name again? Supertato, because he's a potato. We don't call them tatoes, do we? We call them potatoes. But his name is Supertato because he's a superhero. And can you remember what superpowers he had? Yes, super speed, so he was very fast, and super strength, so he was very strong. And he just was clever as well because he washed the broccoli's face. Do you remember? He washed that broccoli's face with soap and water on a flannel. And then he had other ideas. How, in the end, can you remember? How did he catch that pea in the end? Can you remember what he caught him in? In that wibble wobble. It went squelch. Yes, he caught him in the jelly. He landed in the jelly. And he couldn't move once he was in the jelly because he was stuck. So then Supertato, where did he get him marched off to? Yes, in the end, he got him marched off back to the freezer where he belonged. Okay, so that was a fantastic story. Love that one. And don't forget, you can make your own Supertato. This is the cape made out of kitchen roll. And I glued it on. Well, I glued it to a bit onto the potato. So he started off like that. And then I just dressed him as a superhero. You can dress yours as a superhero of however you want. See if you can put a mask on like I did to make him Supertato. I put a mouth on. I gave him a shiny belt. Well, buckle with us for Supertato. But if it's you as a superhero, if your name begins with L or L for Lydia, you might put a L belt. Or part of your cape might have a L on it. If it's, can you think? Joe, you might have a J on the belt for Joe. Joe the jumper, superhero. Jumps everywhere, can jump out of the way of bad guys and can jump on top of bad guys to stop them moving. Yeah! Okay, so these are all ideas for you. Okay, think of the name as well. And have lots of fun. I wonder what I could call myself. I'm still thinking. I will have a think. And next time I see you, you might see me as a superhero. I might have some superpowers. I think one of my superpowers is being super creative. Think of lots of lovely ideas for all of you children. Okay, so I've got to go now. But have a little think, have a lot of fun being a superhero. Right, bye shrimp, see you all soon, hopefully. Okay, bye-bye.